Hello fellow survivors and welcome to Sundered Pass, the latest region in the Long Dark in the Far Territory. This is a really brutal region. It is cold and it's filled with Timberwolves. How fun. And that makes it quite challenging, and if you spawn here blindly, it's actually one of the hardest regions to survive in. I wasn't able to survive it on my first attempt on interloper because that was a really brutal region to try and conquer. However, once you know where things are, it's actually not that difficult because there's a few key locations that are pretty easy to access from the early game when you spawn here, and with very limited threats on the way. So the key to surviving this region is pretty much just to get to the weather station right away, and getting there is pretty easy on any difficulty. And from there you head to a nearby mine to get some more supplies, and from there you can do whatever you want really. And once you have these things in place, you can explore the region. So this video is going to be a survival guide to how you can master Sundered Pass if you choose to spawn here on frankly any difficulty, or if you come here and just want to try and conquer the region and know where to go. So if you follow this video, you'll know where to go and what to do if you come here. That's not to say that I don't make any mistakes in this video, but I nevertheless hope it can be a guide to how you survive in this region, including how to deal with Timberwolves, because there's a lot of Timberwolves in this region. But Timberwolves are not that hard to conquer really. They're more of a nuisance than a threat if you have fire. So the wind against Timberwolf is the real killer and not so much anything else. So yeah, so that's Sundered Pass for you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let's get to it. Hello fellow survivors and welcome to a Stalker video going through the latest map added to the game, possibly the last map added to the game for at least some time, if at all, which is Sundered Pass in the Far Territory. This map's really difficult, at least on interloper it was very brutal because it gets so cold and it's festive with Timberwolves. However, once you know the map, it's actually not that hard because there are some key locations that are not that difficult to get to, that has really good loot, and then the rest of it is mostly just conquering the Timberwolves. And the Timberwolves are not that hard to conquer provided you have, well, fire. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to hop into a new game. We're going to choose Stalker, and we're going to go to the Far Territory, and we're going to spawn in Sundered Pass. Now we're going to spawn in the region, so we will miss out on the cave system. There is a cave system that goes between the three regions here that connects. It's kind of strange actually that you come out over here on the western side of Sundered Pass, but the entrance is there's a cave here, but that cave also leads out over here. So it's kind of odd how that connects, but that doesn't really matter. But that cave system is beautiful. We might go in it, but for now we're just going to spawn in Sundered Pass. And if you spawn on interloper, it's very brutal. It's very hard to find sustainable matches, but what you can do is just go to the weather station, and that's the same tactic here on Stalker. On Stalker, it's a bit easy to spawn in this region because you spawn with bedroll and matches, so you should be fine no matter what. The main issue really is that there's very few sticks, so you have less fire really, but you should be able to manage, because if you can manage on interloper, you can manage on Stalker. And the way to defeat this region is really to just go to the weather station right away and then start looting the mine and then go from there. And the Timberwolves are generally not an issue as long as you have fire or flares. They're more of a nuisance than anything. Without it though, it's harder. But yeah, in this video we're going to just spawn in this region, and I'll show you how to survive in it if you decided to spawn it. It's not too hard to do. It's a very brutal region because of all the Timberwolves, and also it's a really cold region. But it's got some cool stuff in it and unique locations, so it's a pretty clever region, and we're going to conquer it on Stalker. We're not going to do the tails though, that's going to take too long, and we have to get the radio first, so we're not going to do that. We are going to conquer the main parts of this region. Feats, we don't really need feats, but because this is more of a region walkthrough, it's not so much of the survival part, we can have them. How about we just take Snow Walker, so we can sprint more. We can take Cold Fusion, be warmer. We don't really need it though. an efficient machine maybe, or something like that. Maybe free runner, yeah. Sprinting takes less calories, let's do that. Scurvy, sure, we'll take Scurvy on. Not that that matters. And we'll call it Sundered Stalker. And let's see where we spawn. I'm presuming that just like an interloper, you will always spawn at the entrance from Transfer Pass, but not necessarily. We'll just see. So let's see where we are. Ah, we do not spawn by entrance, we spawn somewhere else. Yeah, all the way up here. There we are, Sundered Pass. Yeah, now this is actually where we want to go anyway. So normally you spawn, can't really show you I guess, but yeah. So down here is the valley, and you can see the road on the other side there. There's a cabin right over there. There's another cabin a bit further up, and then you have the waterfall, the frozen waterfall here. Now in Interloper you spawn kind of like to the right. The road leads off picture, and that's where you spawn, and you can run up to this cabin here right away. That's where you would spawn. However, what you should do if you do spawn on Interloper or anywhere else really, is you're going to go down to this lower level, and there's a cabin there. There's some basic loot, and then you want to go up here and climb up this rope, and that's what you want to do. And then you head towards the weather station. But because on Stalker we actually spawn here, outdoors, it's getting late, doesn't matter, because now we can just go from here straight to the weather station. That's what we're going to do. We're actually right by the cave system, which is it's a bit further up and to the left. We don't really need these mushrooms, but we'll grab a few just to have some teas. Seeing as it's so cold there. There is one wolf in the way, but not too much to worry about. So we have two. Let's grab we can grab these mushrooms, and I think that's it for mushrooms. So we have teas. I don't think we need the lichen. Do we need the lichen? I guess not. Over here should be the cave entrance, which is up here. So this right here leads to a cave system that can take you to Forsaken Airfield, or to Zone of Contamination. And the cave system itself is massive, and it's quite beautiful as well. It's worth just going through just to see that, which we'll do another time. It's a very cool cave system. Be aware though, there can be a wolf in there. The fourth indoor wolf. There used to be 3 indoor wolves in the game, so all wolves are outside except for 3. That's Fluffy, who is in the cannery. Fluffy used to be in the dam way back when, but now she's in the cannery in Big Inlet. You have Scruffy, who's in the cave in Desolation Point. Then you have Sketchy, who's in the ice caves in Rushrow Valley. But now there's a 4th wolf indoors, which is this one here in the transition. Oh, it's going for the ptarmigans in the transition cave, which hasn't been officially given a name yet. But I decided to call it Mazy, because it's like a whole maze over there. I wouldn't say no to this ptarmigan, but I'm going to try and scare away this wolf.
It's so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
Okay. There's 2 wolves because this is Stalker. Ah, come on. Go away, Wolfie. You got too close there. No. No, Wolfie. No. My ptarmigan. That happens when you have sprint. Just use the terrain just like that. Or break aggro. That's the thing is Stalkers, of course, there's 2 wolves, not 1. That's one of the few things that on Stalker there are more wolves than on Interloper. It's one of the few things that's different. Interloper's harder in every respect except for that one. Well, I had the flare anyway, but I didn't have it equipped. Always have sprint ready in case you end up in situations like that. Okay, so the weather station is not that far. It's kind of up ahead now. You just need to make sure you have enough stamina to climb a rope. And even if you spawn down on the ground, and I did this on interloper, if you spawn down on the lower levels, and you climb that rope that I spawned by, and the rope over here, you should be okay. Even if you sprint a little bit, because there's one more rope coming out, but it's not a very long rope. When you get to the weather station also, there's loads of ptarmigans, like there's loads of them. It's a bit like the summit, like on the summit in Timberwolf Mountain has an absolute boatload of ptarmigan. I think there's 4 spawns for them, and they can all be up at the same time. So if you don't have the bow, you can easily snag 4 ptarmigans on the summit when you get up there with stones. And if you have the bow or a noisemaker, you can probably get like 16 ptarmigans in one go. There's loads of them up there. Okay. Now normally, if this was an interloper run, I would grab a load of these stones. Because if you run into Timberwolves, and you don't have fire, the only way to really do it is to throw stones at the Timberwolves, and you'll very slowly break their morale. This is Stalker though, and we actually have matches, so I'm not that bothered about it. The only issue is that we don't really have wood. You may have noticed that other than these branches that are on the floor... Oh, there's a corpse over there. Oh, there's a backpack too. Let's go check that out quickly. We're gonna go back this way, possibly. I have flare, okay. Let's just check here. Yeah. There's the weather station up there. I think we'll go this way after, just to make things simple. Because I usually goat down, but we don't have to do that. You may have noticed there's no sticks around. But the developer's done a good job that this is kind of like how it would be in real life. So there's like a tree line. So in high altitudes you have tree lines, so the trees don't grow beyond a certain line. I don't know if you ever thought about that, but if you look at a mountain that's really tall and you see it from the ground, you can see trees, and it slowly starts thinning out, and then suddenly the trees just stop. Because like the trees can't grow above a certain altitude. And they've kind of done the same thing here, where you have a load of trees on the ground level. So like down there you can see there's a load of trees down here, and you'll find sticks down there. But here at the upper levels, there's hardly any trees. You can see there's some there, there's a couple there, you know, so that there's some sticks to be found. Wherever you find trees, really, you can find sticks, but there's just a lot fewer trees in this level. And that makes it a bit harder when you go high. There's less fire starting materials, but you should find a few sticks. And then also there's coal to be found in the mines. Overall, should be fine. I think there's ptarmigans here, and then there are 2 packs of ptarmigans at the top level 2. Is that right? I think there might be ptarmigans. Yeah. I'm gonna just pick up those rose tips. Maybe it wasn't. No. Okay, it must be the next level then. No, there are here. Okay. I was here ptarmigans, but this time they're actually there. There they are. Good old Tommies. That one flew away. Let's not miss now. If I can get 3 ptarmigans, I can upgrade my bedroll right away, which will be nice, provided I have a sewing kit, that is. Hey, a flare. 2 flares on the ground. Nice. I wonder what the plural of ptarmigan is, the group name. Because, you know, in the English language, you have all these unique names for groups of animals. Like you have a what is it, congregation of crocodiles and that sort of thing, murder of crows instead of just groups of crows, that sort of thing. Let me, what is it for? I'm not sure what it is for ptarmigans. Look up if I can. You do, fortunately, even though there's hardly any sticks around, Here at the weather station, you do tend to find quite a lot of wood just laying around. But up here, there shouldn't be an issue to find wood. Another reason you want to go here to the weather station is that there should be a rifle here, always. So you're set for the rest of the region. You always want to go to the weather station first. The weather station is a little bit like, we can call it a false tease, because it looks like this really inaccessible thing. It's in the middle of the map. You can see it from almost everywhere. It looks really hard to get to. The first time you come to the map, you might think, how am I supposed to get there? Where is there? There's a bridge. How do I get to this bridge? And it's like really hard to find. But actually, once you know how to get there, the route is really, really easy. Ptarmigans? There we are. It's really, really easy to get to. And has it's one of 2 really high loot locations. And once you go there, it makes the rest of the map really, really easy. This is a fairly easy place to get to, and when you spawn on Stalker, you're very close to it. But if you spawn further away, you can just go to the cabin below the rope where I spawned. Hey, flash up. And then climb up the rope and continue. It's really not hard at all. Hey, battery. We don't need it though. And let's check around here quickly. Rifle ammo in the snow. Well, I'll take it. Lantern fuel in the snow. Wood. Anything else around here? There's the August teardrop right there. That's a cool thing. Don't see anything else. Should be possible to go here. There we are. There is an indoor location here too, which is warm. Here we are not warm in here, but we have how much? Yeah, we should be fine. So here we got, what we got in here? We got tinder, we'll take. There can be a rifle in here too, so let's have a look. Behind some cardboard. Over here it is. There we are, look. Rifle right there. Easy to miss, looks like wood, but it's right there.
Perfect.
Hunting rifle. And so on. I can't take credit for that discovery, by the way, because I usually play on interloper, so I'm not that good with gun spawns, but this is, I was taught that by a YouTuber called Bashrobe. So he is to be credited for that. Great YouTuber, by the way, makes a lot of like detailed walkthroughs if you want to check that out. Pry bar, wood, charcoal, French soda. So you got nuts and stuff. That's my... Oh, I think I can map this. Not get frostbite. There we go. Yeah, we're good. Peanut butter. We don't need a spray can. I haven't got... Oh, bullshit. I haven't got a sewing kit is the only thing. I wouldn't mind having that. Okay, we're more or less done looting here. There can be ptarmigans up here too. They might come back later though, I don't think they're here right now. We're gonna map here too. Because it's it triggers this other thing like on the map. There we go. Let's just loot the rest of what's outside. I don't really care about cold damage because we're going to sleep anyway. I'm just going to check out here first. Wood matches. Very nice. And we have this supply bin right here. Actually wood in here. Hatchet! Ooh, I looted a bit fast there, but yeah, we got hatchet. Sweet. And then you have the actual weather station here. And the rifle can be in here as well. If you didn't find it the other places, it can be in here. At least I think it's in here. Maybe it's in the other building. It doesn't really... It's around here somewhere. Book for fuel. Tin of sardines. What's this? Maple syrup. That's a bit hidden. I like turning on radios when I remember. Let's open this too. I think it'll be fine. No, actually I might get hypothermia. We'll open the safe after, I think. Otherwise I might get hypothermia, it might take too long. We'll come back out and grab the safe. Let's go inside. Hypothermia is not the end of the world though, because you just need to stay warm for 24 hours, but still. Let's loot all of this, and then we'll sort our inventory out. We're gonna harvest for a while, sleep, cook, prepare. I would love a sewing kit, more matches, very nice. And because then I think you need a sewing kit to upgrade your bedroll. Anything else? There's always more loot on Stalker than they are difficult on an interloper, so load of flares. I mean, so many flares. Hey, I wonder if there's Timberwolves in this region. No, maybe. Well, anyway, here's 10 marine flares, you know. Why do I need marine flares? Oh, no reason. Load of wood, as you can see. Hey, fire striker.
I can use this.
Skillet, wood. Problem with this is it's a one hop only. Wool socks. Hey, couch and sweater. Best sweater in the game. And nice.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
That is my sewing kit. Alright. Because if you look now on crafting, improved, where is it?
I need to rest soon.
Impressed, put down. You need the sewing kit, and I don't have one, so we can't do it yet. Okay, let's sort ourselves out a bit first. First, I found the couch and sweater, so we're gonna put that on. And then the wool shirt's better. We have socks. We don't have a hat. That's alright. We can harvest these sweatshirts. We can make a hat eventually. We just need a sewing kit. Yeah. Okay. We could actually, because frostbite risk is so low. Sorry, hypothermia risk so low. We can go back out and open that safe. Just so we've done that. And don't forget. See? Okay, it's going to be that little far. 40, 50, 52. Well, 52, and anytime now. 52. Doing 8.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Something. Good 9. 52 and 9. Okay, I missed it. 52, 9, and 31. 52.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
9. It was 8. 31. That's 3. Flare and oh, stim. That's nice. Right, well, that's good. Good find. Go back inside. Right. Gonna do some stuff now in here. Okay, we're gonna stay in here for a little while. First off, let's just make sure we have well fed and that. So let's just eat some stuff. I have a hatchet, so I can open these dog foods if I want to. Let's just do it. So we don't need to smash open. Eat that because I want to have a full stomach so that I can get well fed. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to see here. We're going to create a few things like this lichen bandage here.
Drop any of this gear.
We can make a tinder plug. I want to make tinder. This is not a lot of sticks, so I want to make tinder plugs out of these newspapers. Right, and just so we don't take too much damage or whatever, I'm going to sleep like 3 hours. And then we're going to harvest the entire 3 ptarmigans we got. We're going to spend like a day here basically getting settled. Right, there we are. And then we're going to, again, I doubt we'll get food poisoning. We could get food poisoning. Drink. Another drink, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. And then we're going to harvest these ptarmigans. Do it by hand. It's faster. Oh, that takes 30. Yeah. But overall, pretty much the same. And I want all the feathers, or at least I want 10 feathers, because then we can make the improvised bedroll. I will grab all of the feathers, because if I get then another... How much is it? Is it 5 feathers I need? If I get 3 more, I can make the insulation layer as well. I'm a bit exhausted it seems, but that's okay. Basically spending 9 hours doing this. Yeah. Now we're getting back to sunlight. Right, that's good enough. We're going to sleep a couple hours, and then we're going to go out and cook. And that'll be it. Then we'll sleep through the next night, basically. Alright, so let's go out and cook, because we have a skillet and a can. Ptarmigans. The ptarmigans right now. There they are. I landed back, so let's see if we can grab another one. At least there was one walking right there. Yeah, them over there too. There you are. Yeah, ptarmigan. You gonna stop at some point or what? Okay, now I have all the feathers I need. I just need a sewing kit and we're good. Once I have a sewing kit, we're golden. Alright, we're gonna light a fire here, because there's 2 cooking slots on this one. So that's better. Now we're just gonna use...
I need to find a place to rest.
Use the fire striker. So you can see we just started really, and we already got a ton of stuff. Sewing kit will be better, but that's okay. We don't have any cooking ingredients, so we can't make broth or anything like that, but that's okay. So let's put on and pickling wood, and then we can put in place the skillet and one of these small cans. Make water, and we're just going to cook these ptarmigans, because there's not much else we can really do. Prepare some mushrooms, teas for traveling. Cooked. Let's do another one. Let's make another reishi tea. So it's reishi tea is correct, but I have it as reishi. And another one takes 30 minutes. Just keep going. Multitasking, cooking, and doing stuff. Rosehip tea as well. And ptarmigan again. 2 minutes. So I'll just eat right away. Let's make a tea. And do I have bandages actually? Oh, should I make a bandage? Let's see. I do not have bandages. I don't remember picking up this coffee. I think if I heat it up, I should level cooking. We'll have a look in a sec. Let's make 2 bandages, just to have that. Let's see if I level up cooking. Yeah, I do. Yeah. When you find coffee or teas and warm them up, you level cooking that way. But that doesn't apply when you already made the coffee or tea. I don't really need this because I have this, but we'll sort out later. Okay, I guess we've done all of that stuff. What else is there to do? There's the harvest, of course, of the ptarmigan. Yeah, I guess that's it. But it's going to take a little while. You can use the hatchet for it, though. The feathers we can grab when we're indoors. Cook the ptarmigan. How much water do we have? Not a lot, we need more water. We can eat all our ptarmigan that we cooked. If I had a cooking pot and salt, I would use it to make broth instead. But we don't have that, so our belly is full. Go. And what we're gonna do is this. Pass a little bit of time. Pick this water up and boil that. Now it's 8 minutes and 10 minutes, and now it's just synchronized. Let's make 1 liter of water there. Let's make half liter in this one. Pass time here. Then we can cook some peas. Okay. I don't think there's anything else to really do. The feathers take too long, so we'll do that indoors. Yeah. It's dark again soon. Make half a liter, I think. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Make another. Oops. Half a liter. Wait, we'll do this. Alright, nice. I think we're more or less done here. Yeah. We don't really need more wood or anything like that. Oh, there's a flare I missed right there. So it's insane. When you are used to playing on difficulties like like interloper and misery, and then you go down to stalker, you realize how much you drown in loot. There's just so much of it everywhere. So many resources, it's insane. We can pick this up, I don't think we'll realistically ever use it. I mean, are you gonna be there? Okay, let's take this. I'll have a bit more. Even more water would be better, but it's fine. Then we're gonna sleep. But before we sleep, we're going to harvest this ptarmigan. And then once we have a sewing kit, we can upgrade our bedroll. And we can also make insulation layers. Although I need more cloth for that. Not a lot of cloth around here, really. It's the only thing. Let me just see quickly if there's any cloth in here that I just missed. Like some cloth laying around or something. Could be easily missed. I think there's anything. I think I would have noticed it. No. Okay. There we go. What about in here? Any cloth around? I don't think so. Again, I wouldn't. Oh, I missed some tools there. Simple tools.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Probably won't be needing those. But we'll see. This will probably be our main base. Because it's quite removed, but we can also break this chair down if we had a hacksaw. That gives cloth. I don't know, I don't think there's any cloth around here. Okay, so let's harvest our ptarmigan for the feathers. Use our hands. And then we're going to sleep for 12 hours. You'll be fully rested. We'll also be full health, because on Stalker, you heal a lot when you sleep. So health is really not an issue here. Let's eat our roasted ptarmigan. And let's have a drink, and then we can sleep. I don't think I have anything that smells either. Nope. We can sleep for 12 hours. But I clicked 10 hours out of habit, sorry. Okay, there we are, full health. It's morning, that's fine. Let's eat granola bar. Chocolate bar, rather. Good enough. Water. Alright, so we're carrying too much stuff, so there's some stuff I'm not going to need, so I'm just going to drop it here. I can just put... oh, we don't need that much of this. So that's everything I don't need to bring with me. Let's drop down the floor. So I have quite a lot of wood in that, but we'll take that. We have too many matches, but they don't really weigh much. So that's okay. We don't need the antiseptic because we have the lichen. We don't need the canister. We don't need antibiotics either because we have teas. All the food we need. We don't need a billion flares. We're going to only carry one flare. And maybe we can carry the marine flares. Why not? I don't think we'll need a spray paint, so let's drop it. Wires we can drop. Drop one of these cans. And scrap metal we can drop. I guess that's it. We can just put this here so it's a bit more organized. Wires can go on the floor. Flares can go on the shelf. Just for like a little bit better organized stuff. So we have some sense of civility in our survival days. And that's it. This is our stuff that we're leaving behind, basically. Alright, so now we can go outside. If there's a ptarmigan there, we can kill it just to get more feathers, but we don't have to kill it. Alright, so we're gonna go back to where we came, but before we do that, though, we are going to go down this road here. This road here from the top actually leads down to a bridge that's broken. And it's one of those things like, normally to get up here, people would just take the car, they drive up on that windy road you saw in the beginning, and then they would end up on the bridge, and then they end up here. Why were the ptarmigans clocking the... Is anything here, by the way? We could map this though, actually, because the truck will show up. Oh, it didn't show up. Weird. Oh well, doesn't matter. Again, I'm not too worried about being cold or anything. It's not a big deal. You can get a good view of the rest of the region. We'll come back up here though. Down here is the destroyed bridge. But of course it's impassable now. But to get to those cabins in the distance there, you could just go down from here. But that's not why we came here. The reason we came here is because of this thing. The container. That's right here. Hidden cache. I'm gonna map that too. That didn't show up either. Fun. In here, you can get some good loot. Great paint. Great stuff. Balaclava. Perfect. We've all done. Well, the one we really cared about is this balaclava. Takes away our frostbite risk, because that was for the head. And now we could just goat down like here. Pretty easy, or anywhere really. And you get down to those cabin areas. It's just that it's a lot of Timberwolves there. And it's pretty easy to do it from there. You just go into all the cabins and you can go up into the mine. The mine entrance is right there, so it's very easy to do that. But we're going to go this way, just for a change of pace. Through the waterfall and take the long route. See what resources there are there. There are only a handful of places that I haven't explored on this map. I haven't explored the tail area, because I'm going to do that later. And actually the route I'm going to take now, I know where it leads. But about 200 meters of it, I haven't explored. I can hear ptarmigans, as usual. Are they back? Are they? I don't really need them, but I wouldn't mind grabbing one. Not sure what happened there. We're going to go sleep again because we're cold. So might as well take advantage that we're here and sleep. Why do I hear all this clocking and there's no ptarmigans? That doesn't matter. Now we're gonna go here and back into our base. Sleep for 2 hours maybe. There'll still be plenty left of the day. 2 hours. And now we shouldn't have frostbite risk anymore because we have a hat. We're all good. There we go. Frostbite risk is healed, hypothermia risk is healed, we look cool. I have this jumper. It doesn't look exactly like this, but very similar. You can get this jumper in the Hinterland store, which is closed. I say you can get it, it's hard to get because there's so few of them. It was hand knitted by a company working with Hinterland. I think it was $250. If you weren't part of it, Hinterland used to have, here's some history for you. Hinterland used to have a store where you could buy mugs and that jumper, or a version of that jumper. It's called the Pilgrim Sweater. And you can even buy the axe, the long dark axe, and a bunch of other stuff. But then they eventually closed it down. And then they did a pop-up store because they were changing supplier. And they're going to basically reopen a store with new supplies later. But they thought we might as well open the old store and just sell what we have left. And they didn't think it was going to be particularly popular. But oh my, things sold out in like minutes. They had a few left of the Hinterland mug and Big Moose coffee cup and this and that. And if you weren't quick on the trigger, it sold out in a second. So since then they haven't had a store. It lasted only for like a couple hours. But why are the ptarmigan noises? Oh, there you are. Get back here, you. I wonder. That would have been something. I don't even know if you can shoot them in mid-air. I assume you can. Anyway, we don't need them that bad. But yeah, so the Hinterland store is closed at the moment. And they will open it again another time with more stuff. But anyway, when the store was open, I bought the that sweater. They only had a few left. I got one of them.
Oh, so cold.
I also have the Hinterland mug, which they very kindly gave to me as a gift when I reached 10,000 subscribers, which was very nice of them. But anyway, enough about that. Oh, except for one thing. While we're on the topic, I'll just say it. I do have my own merch store as well. It's hellofellowsurvivors.com. That's what it is. You can get your own mugs there of a different sort. Anyway, that's enough about that. Let's keep going. So now we're going to go and explore the rest of the region. And the weather station is by far the highlight of the region in terms of loot. But there is one place which has really good loot as well, which is the mine. I think it might even be a gold mine. I'm not sure though. Maybe it's not. There's 2 gold mines already in the game. But there's a mine you can access called what's this called? Unburdened Shortcut or something. And there's some good loot in there. And then there's some cabins and stuff that have okay loot. We got a campfire here. So this is the top of Ogre's Teardrop, I think it is. Really cool scenery. That's something I'll say about this region. The design of the region is brilliant. They've done a great job with the aesthetics of this region. It looks really pretty. It does, really pretty. They did a great job at designing it. What is that? Oh. Buried plane art. That's interesting, that's it, because the actual plane is further up. Funny. Anyway, now back in familiar territories. Those 100 to 200 meters was the only part that I hadn't really explored. Oh, come on. Go away. Did I miss? I guess I must have missed, right? Ay. Wolfie. Where did you come from, eh? Okay, so that wolf I was in a struggle with, that wolf is dead. It's probably this wolf. Yeah, is this wolf that's bleeding? Yep, so he's dead. Another campfire. Here we have sticks. So we're going to pick those up. I knew there was a wolf here. Rather, two wolves. I just didn't expect it to come so soon. That was a little bit unexpected how quickly they were upon me there. I don't think I want to kill this wolf just yet. But yeah, this is like a plateau underneath the weather station. The weather station's like above us now. And there's not much to it really, this place. It leads to a lake, which there's Timberwolves in, usually. Get some cattails too. There we are. And some saplings, which we could cut down. We don't really need saplings though, but if you wanted to make a bow, you could do it. I'm going to ignore this wolf for the moment. I will kill him if I have to. I might have to. He's kind of close. It might be alright. And more saplings over there. They've added more maple saplings to the game. It used to be that maple was kind of rare. Not really rare. If you know what to look, you'll find them. But now, we're not going to grab that one. We'll corner ourselves if we go there. There's more of them. Not a lot more, but there's some. And that's because they added the sled to the game. And the sled requires 4 maple saplings to make. Okay, there's our Timberwolves over there. And I'll show you how to deal with them. You don't need this rifle. Should actually grab some torches. I kind of forgot to do that, but that's alright. We have accelerant, so. This wolf shouldn't be an issue, I don't think. I think the wolf. I've actually never had a wolf and Timberwolves on me at the same time. So I'm assuming this wolf will flee once I engage with the Timberwolves. That will be my guess. Anyway, I'll show you how to deal with the Timberwolves without weapons. We have the rifle, but with 3 bullets. Do you really want to use those on the Timberwolf? I don't. I'd rather use it on the bear. Grab the cattail stalks. There's some more. There's some here and there's quite a lot of cattail. There's the Timbies. Oh, look at that. Is that 6 Timberwolves? Alright, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put this down here. We'll use our accelerant just so we aren't careless. Put a piece of coal on there, some wood. Alright. If we have this flare, we can just chuck it at them and that will also help. Hey! Hey look, the wolf is still going. How about that? Alright, so with the Timberwolves, it's pretty straightforward actually. Just don't mind me, I'm just gonna make some water while I deal with you. Alright, so they kind of bugged out a little bit there. I think it was the wolf. So they're not going to come near me if I have this campfire up. They won't do it because they're afraid of the campfire. They also won't attack you if you face them with a torch. But we're not going to do that. Instead we're gonna throw torches at them from this fire. This marine flare is kind of bugging them out as well. So here we are. We're going to take this torch. throw it at this guy. And he flees. Throw it at this guy again, maybe. There you go. Hi. Yeah, you better run. It's not burned out. Take that. And their morale is broken. As you can see, there was 6 Timberwolves, and there was really no problem. As long as you have a torch, you're fine, or even better, a campfire. You just grab torches and throw it at them. But your main enemy is not the Timberwolves, it's the wind. The wind picks up, you might die. Woo! The problem is we're cold. And we're barely warming up because it's so cold up here that it's barely doing anything. What we could do though is we could heat up some teas. And we can use those to warm ourselves up. We could even... do I have anything? No, I don't have anything. These Timberwolves are just going to keep running. They will eventually become a threat again, but not right now. Let's eat some ketchup chips. And eat the snappy drink. There were 6 Timberwolves in that pack, but really wasn't a big deal. Ah, here's the wolf. It's back. Hey, Wolfie. Hey. That's actually the first time I ever had a wolf and Timberwolves at the same time. It's interesting that they both attacked. Because there aren't many places where you can do that. There's Timberwolves only here in Sundered Pass, in Bleak Inlet, and in Blackrock. And there aren't, in Bleak Inlet there are no regular wolves, except for fluff feeders in the cannery. In Blackrock there are regular wolves, but they are in the prison, which is a separate zone. So this is the only area I can think of where you have Timberwolves and wolves at the same time. And it's interesting to see their reaction, which is basically nothing. Okay, so we're going to grab some torches. Then we're going to eat, or rather drink one of these teas to warm up a bit. Then warm those up quite a bit. I'm going to grab some more torches just to have them. Pick these up before they burn. I think the wind is picking up a little bit. These Timberwolves is going to run. They're not going to re-aggro me. But if I leave the area or wait long enough, eventually they reconvene, so to speak. Yeah, alright. So where we want to go now, which is the second good location of this place, is that tree bridge over there. That's a bridge that leads to a mine, and that mine leads to an upper level. You see right there? Right there. There's a rope anchor right there. But you can't get up there. You need the rope. And to get up there, you need to go through the mine. Now once you get through the mine, you can go down that. I've done it. It's actually very easy to go down from there. You just go on the side like this. But if you do get up there, you might as well attach a rope. And then you can just climb up that way if you want. If you were to want to do that. And yeah, then you get to the gold mine. Oh, I call it the gold mine. I don't think it's a gold mine. I think it's just a dugout or something. Doesn't matter though. In any case, in that mine there's good loot. On interloper, if you play this on interloper, you should do the same thing. You want to go to the weather station right away, where you get you'll get flares. You might not find matches, but you will get flares, so you can make a fire. And then you want to get to the gold mine, and you need a light source for that. So keep a flare for that, or carry a torch long enough if you can, and get into the mine, because the mine is pitch black. But in the mine you can find a bedroll, you can find matches, and I think those matches are actually guaranteed in the mine. The mine has some really good loot. And after you've done the mine, then you can start looting the rest of the region, which is mostly miner stuff after that. So this is basically an area that has 2 major loot locations. And then the rest of them loot locations are minor stuff, really. They have some stuff in them, but not a lot. Let's grab all this stuff here too. That's a deer. We don't need that though. I was going to leave more of these roll tips, but it is really cold in this region, so I'm going to grab a bit more. So that I have teas that can warm me up. Climb up here, but I'm going to light a new torch first, I think. Always click on these on the side, or you'll end up climbing instead of looting. Right, let's climb up.
Gotta warm up somehow.
Alright. So here there's also a cave, which has some misc loot. There's also rabbits here, so you're safe here, but there's no predators here. So the weather station is free from predators, and this level here is free from predators too. You will find ptarmigans and rabbits though. And there's also a cave, and that cave is right here on the right. It's called like, what's this called again? Smoker's Hideout or something? I forgot what this is called. We'll find out in a second. Here we are. Bolt Chopper's Haven, okay. And here we have backpack, matches, very nice. We have a cooking pot, which is great. More, oops, more wood. I'm gonna map this as well because we're barely cold in here. Go, very nice. And then we're gonna keep going, really. Oh, we're gonna get more cold soon in the mine we're going to. There's the rabbits, but I don't think we need to get the rabbits, at least not right now. We can wait. Wait for the rabbits. How's the temperature? Minus 17. Yeah, okay. Why is those ambience then? Here's the tree bridge, and on the right now, you can see there's the bear. There's only one bear on the map, and there's a moose further up ahead. That cabin there is the furthest cabin you can get to. I thought that might happen. That's alright. I could have dropped it via my inventory. I could have just gone into my inventory and clicked drop. And then I could have lifted that way, but I couldn't be bothered to do it. I just wanted to see if I could manage. Oh well. Anyway. Here there should be some... Usually there's rabbit's head too. And I think there can be a deer carcass up there. Up here. I don't see one right now though. There is some rendering issues though, like you saw these berries clipped in kind of late. There we are. Alright, so. Not to worry about stones anymore. So here we are, this is a mine. Reluctant shortcut. Or maybe it's just a cave formation. I always thought it was a mine, but actually it might just be a cave formation. I'm gonna map it, because we can just sleep in here and recover full health pretty much. If you're asking me why I'm mapping, it's two reasons. One is that, it does say to mine though, so this is a mine. Anyway, the reason I'm mapping is twofold. One is that when you can see the map, because I'm mapping it, and you can get a visual, but also I just like mapping. Makes me, that thing is cool. So here it's warm. It's cold right here at the entrance, but then once you get in a few feet, it's warm again. We're tired, so we're a little bit heavy, but it's okay. In here, this isn't too big, this mine really, but there's coal in here. There's some and there's some loot. There's especially one alcove that's very good to go to. That has lots of loot in it. But and on interloper you want to go here. But on Stalker it's more like bonus loot once you've been to the weather station. What I really want is a sewing kit. And more cloth, really. Can't see anything down here, but up here, any coal? No. It's actually fairly linear, this passageway. It looks a bit like you got all these choices left and right, but it's pretty linear, really, with a couple of exceptions here and there. I think you can even see the exit at some point, but you really need a light source here. It's way too difficult to navigate in the dark. So here we have, there's the exit right there, see, you can see it all the way down there, it's the exit. So here we have flare, oops, and there's the rope also, in the plug, I mean, we'll take it. Beef jerky, we'll take this rope, it's going to slow us down a lot, but we want to attach it on the other side, that's what we want to do. And we want to go into this kind of recreational area that they have here, where there's quite a bit of loot. There should be matches, probably, and there should be. I think there's a fire barrel there as well. Yeah, but because I'm so tired and I'm heavy, I'm walking very, very slow, so you're just gonna have to bear with. But that's okay. We're gonna stop in that fire barrel section anyway. Now, if you don't find a sewing kit in the weather station, you could find a sewing kit here, but you can also find a sewing kit in the refuge cabins, so the cabins that are on the big plains, which we'll go to after. They all have a first aid kit, and first aid kits can have sewing kits. Alternatively, you can just make hooks out of the scrap metal you find. And then you can just cure some guts from rabbits, for example. And then you can make fishing tackles. And then you have a sewing kit. That's nice. Alright. So it should be a little bit further up and to the right. And then we get to our little wreck area. Keep lighting these torches. We have an abundance of matches already, so I'm not worried about that. But we might as well, you know, keep our resources. We're gonna play this run here as if my goal was to just stay here in the region forever. That's kind of like what I'm going for here. This video is going to be mostly a walkthrough of the region, focusing on the main parts you want to loot, how to just survive here. But we're not gonna, you know, stay here for 50 days or anything. But I'm going to play as if that was my plan. If that makes sense. More coals. So you see there's a lot of coal in here, which is a good motivation for coming. Because this region is really cold, so you need as much warmth as you can. This is definitely the coldest region in the game. And coal respawns also. It takes about 3 weeks for it to respawn fully. So you should come back every now and then and grab some more coal. There are other cave systems though, so it's not the only place you can get coal. Alright, so here's a little wreck area that I talked about. So here you got some good loot and you got the fire barrel as well. We're going to take the wood here, take the charcoal, we got granola bar, condensed milk, dog food, and we got installation boots, we have hacksaw, hehe. Very nice. More tools. Soda. Painter up here. Open these lockers as well.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
No matches though. But interloper spawns are not the same on Stalker, so that's not too surprising. We're gonna sleep here because we're so heavy. And I'm going to sleep next to these boxes here because I'm going to break them down in the dark. Hey, some cloth. But first, we're going to drop these saplings. Anything I need to do here? I don't think so. Only one bandage, which is a bit of a... Ugh. Okay, we're gonna break these down just because I'm curious what's in them. If anything. Maybe it's nothing. We're gonna try. Taking a lot of calorie loss, so that's okay. Place the bedroll, and we're going to eat. We'll eat the jerky, dog food, and maybe even the milk that we found. Yeah, I think we'll eat the milk too. And between that and the water, we should be pretty good. We could drink this soda as well, actually. Go. Alright, so we're gonna sleep here now, I think, for 12 hours. Heal us right back up. Alright, we almost have well fed already. Let's eat this sap bar. And drink some water, and then we're good. We're heavy, but it's not too bad. Let's light a torch. We can get out of here. And pick our bedroll. Nothing was in the crates. Grab our saplings. Then we can go. We're still heavy, but not as bad. I wonder though if I can drop something. We don't necessarily need all this wood, but I'm going to take it with me. We don't need all these cans. We can drop that. We don't need this ruined torch. We don't need the spray can. I think. The fir wood I'm going to leave, I think, because it's so heavy. Now we'll take it, because we probably will make a fire out there. It's very limited fuel on this map. But normally I would just leave the reclaimed wood here. I would leave the fir, firewood, leave all of it. But we might need it. I'm probably going to attach the rope now. That weighs a ton. And then I'll probably just goat down so I can keep the firewood. And then well fed kicks in soon. And between getting rid of the rope and getting well fed, we probably will be just fine. Weight wise, that is. It's a little bit slow right now. We're gonna head for the exit now, and when you come out this exit, you end up at a kind of plateau area where there isn't very much on this area. There's a small like stream that I think has some cattails, and there's a plane crash as well, which is the other part of the debris we found. And then you can also attach the rope so you can get up here easier. Forgot about this area. Here there's more loot, of course. Lots of loot. Hey, jeans. Yeah, I'll take it. Double jeans. And we got aqua tablets, I think. Do all of this. Torches are going to go out, but that's okay. I think. I think that's it, unless there's anything behind here. Oh. You can also check these barrels. As far as I know, though, none of them have anything. Not that I recall, anyway. But we're not gonna check. Oops. And as you can see, we are full health. Meters are full. Doing just fine. And we have an absolute boatload of coal now, which is also what's making us heavy, but it's just, yeah. It's good to have the coal on this map, especially. On other maps, when I go through caves and find this much coal, usually what I do, especially in the early game, is when I get to the exit of the cave or the mine, I drop all the coal except for like maybe 6 to 10 pieces, unlike now we're 18, and I leave the rest there. And then next time I come through, the coal may have respawned, but if it hasn't, I have this extra pile of coal just laying there. So that's what I usually do. Alright, so here we are out on the other side. I think we can safely douse this this torch.
I can barely
Yeah,
walk
especially with this wind. Favorite for a campfire. Let's map this. Go. Didn't map the exit though. I'm gonna just go inside so I can save it and also warm up a little bit. Okay. I was gonna maybe sleep, but I think I wanted to see first how strong this wind. I mean, this is practically a blizzard. This is as close to a blizzard as you get without it actually being a blizzard. I think also it's early morning. I think we'll just go back inside. We'll wait it out a little bit. By the way, you might hear background noise from now on, possibly, because it's really hot. Yeah, I had to open a window. My head neighbors and things. Guess we could drop these, but I was only going to cure a couple of percentages. Do I have a book? Don't have a book. We can prepare a couple of rose hips. I'm actually getting cold here. Huh, really? -1. I'm gonna sleep 2 hours. See if that helps. Okay, let's have a look outside.
I can barely
Better.
walk with this
Okay.
much gear.
Windy though, but better. Okay, so we're gonna go down here now. It's still gonna be very cold, but it's okay. A lot of like pop-up issues. You see how those plants just sort of pop into existence? It's kind of weird. I'm full health and I'm gonna get well fed soon, so I'm not really that bothered if I get cold here. I'll heal it back up later. It's not a big deal. I'm gonna grab these though. Floating rose hips. Some extra teas. And there should be 1 or 2 wolves down here. And at the end of this passage there, you see straight ahead there, there's a plane crash. Kind of have a little miscalculate. But down here it's kind of like a big downhill slope. There is a wolf down there. Kind of odd. See the little pixelations on the rock side there? What's that about? I have all my settings to max. That shouldn't happen. Weird. There's a weather station and the rope anchor is down there. There's the wolf also. But I want to go to the plane crash first. But because I'm going to do that, I'm going to drop my my rope here. I don't need to drag it up to the plane crash and then back down again. Let's just drop our rope. We can also drop a couple other heavy things just to make things a bit lighter. For example, we don't need to carry all this wood with us. Hatchet, let's carry... Oh, didn't I put these boots on? Oh my god. Have I been carrying these boots around the entire time? Yeah, I have. Oh well. Okay, now we're moving a bit faster. That's fine. Just remember our pile over there. Actually run also. We're going to check out this plane crash that's over here. If necessary, we'll start a fire, but I don't know if it's really necessary.
I'm freezing.
We'll come back up, get our rope and all that stuff. There's 1 maple over there, 1 wolf. I think there's a few cattails. But that's pretty much it up here. It's just a plane crash and the rope anchor, really. But it's one of those rope anchors, like once you have it there, you can get there easier next time. But then again, you're like, well, why would I want to do that? There are a lot of rope anchors in the Long Dark. Like, a lot of regions have them. And... oh, more ptarmigans. Yeah, I'll grab one. Grab this guy. I'll continue what I said about rope anchors after. What? I spooked him? No, I didn't. Oh yeah, I did. I don't know. Oh. No! Oh well. Sometimes we miss. And that's okay. Oh, there's another wolf there. Where did you come from? I have to kill this wolf. It's kind of like right in the middle, and I don't really want to start a fire here with this wind. Or maybe I do want to start a fire, actually. Heat up some teas. I guess we could do that. Yeah, let's do it. There we go. Starting a campfire is the same as having a campfire, so the wolf won't attack when this is up. Plus I have a torch, so the wolf will not attack me.
One little fire.
See? Bye. How cold? Minus 15. We have an absolute ton of cold. 2 of these on. And this terrible torch. And let's just put down some these to heat up. Right click them to reset the timer. How's my water? Nah, not great. Let's make a liter of water. And also cook some rosehip tea. We could just map here actually. I didn't do as much as I would have liked, but... And cook another rosehip tea. And I'm not gonna get rid of this guy. I wanted to craft some rosehips. I don't want to do that when the wolf is already on its way towards me, because then it can bug out. If you pass time while the wolf is showing an interest in you, then bad things can happen. Okay, these are all hot now. 4 minutes. Let's make another one. Alright. I'm gonna make another half a liter of water. And another half a liter here. And let's just put these here to warm up. Grab a torch. Now I just want to quickly go over here while that's doing that. Here's the rest of the plane crash that we saw. And... oh, there you are. Go away. We can actually map here while that wolf is running around. There you go. Well, it didn't show the plane crash. Just a corpse, but it's okay. Except we don't need that. Accelerant. And this is all stripped. See if there's anything here. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was the plane crash, basically. Not a lot of stuff, really. Okay, let's head back to our fire. So we can warm up. Grab some more torches. Oiled. I'm just going to warm up a little bit before I do anything. Oh, there he is. Go away. I'm gonna grab a couple of torches. Good torches. Like 3 torches, maybe. These are all bad torches. All of them are bad. That's okay. Let's get 3 good ones. That's okay. That's okay. Let's get one more. That's good enough. Alright. Let's warm up a little bit. Past time here. Yeah, that's good enough. Let's take that. Let's eat something quickly. Let's eat the chocolate bar. And then we're going to grab a torch. Gonna grab all of these teas. And then take this and go. Now we can use these teas to warm up. I always heat up all of my teas because that way I don't have to faff about when I want to choose one. It's not as cold now though, so it might be okay. I'm just going to walk the dog, I think. There's the other wolf down there. I need to get rid of them before I put the rope anchor on. But we need to go back up and get the rope first. Hold on. Yeah. Really hot here. I just need to open the window some more. Bear with, I'm just going to auto walk. I'm back and I'm not dead. You can sprint. Hope I don't get a sprain here, that's the only thing. Here it's a little bit more level. There we are. I'll probably get rid of this wolf here because I think he's not going to come after me after this. Let's drink a tea. Get rid of this guy. There we go. We'll pick up our stuff. And it's time to go back into the mine, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go to this cabin that's not far. And then we'll heal there. Or heal there, rest there rather. Pick this up. Yeah, heavy, but I want the wood. Hey, 2 more walls. So there's 3 up there. Hurrah!
It's getting too heavy to carry.
I might drink my coffee. I don't really need to, but I'm just so heavy I would like to be a little bit faster. Well fed should kick in very soon, and between that and attaching the rope anchor, I will basically lose 10 kilo carry stuff. So it's going to get better. I can't be able to go down and get that maple, I don't think. Actually, it's slow because I'm also against the wind. So I'm going really, really slow here. Like really slow. But we'll get better very soon. Go away. Don't run towards the rope anchor. Oof, this is so slow. Why am I... It's not even... Oops, it's not even that heavy. It's just that I'm carrying a bunch of wood, which is one thing, but mostly I'm carrying the rope. I'm getting a bit tired. The wind is against me. I want the wood because there's limited wood in this this area. I want it. We can drop it in a cabin. There's wolf 2. There's our rope anchor. I need to get rid of both of them before I attach. Oh god, the FPS dropped there. Wow. They have to either not be on me. Hey, well fed. Notice how we also started walking a bit faster. Can you go somewhere else than the rope anchor, please? Because this is silly. Damn it. teas are cold. They're all going over here. Just go away, please. Go away. But anywhere but here. Like, seriously, anywhere but here. Okay, you go that way, that's good. And you also go that way. There we are. Bye. Massive. It's quite a large area, this is. Okay, I think we're gonna just light a quick fire here. Just to keep this torch going, really. And then we'll wow, attach this this rope anchor. Come on, little fire.
Wait, that didn't work.
Oh, I'm running out of tinder. If it doesn't work now, I'll just leave it, I think.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Come on, little fire. Reclaim wood is fine. Can I actually map this? Why not? There we are. Nice. And then we're going to attach this rope. Takes 15 minutes, I think.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
There we go. And now, I'm barely heavy at all anymore. Nice. And we could just climb down. Of course, I need to get rid of stuff, but we can just goat down. It's not that hard to goat. You can just follow these. They kind of set it up with this stuff. I think it was this way I went anyway. You can kind of hug the wall.
It's so cold.
Pretty sure you can goat this.
I want to lay down for a bit.
Yeah. Let's try it. I'm pretty sure I went this way. Yeah, maybe I didn't. Maybe it was somewhere else I went. I remember going down here, goating this place, and I thought it was pretty easy. Maybe it wasn't this way. I must have gone a different route. Oh well. We'll do what we can. I remember it wasn't that hard. I didn't think it was particularly difficult to goat, so it was definitely not here. It must have gone somewhere else. Where did I go then? Huh. Dead.
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
This looks alright, yeah. Yeah, we're fine. A load of sprains, but maybe anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, that was not nearly as elegant as I would have liked it to be, but that's okay. Alright, now we're gonna head to the final refuge cabin. We'll probably aggro these Timberwolves, but it doesn't matter. If you have a torch in hand, let's actually get a better torch than this one, I think, because it's about to die out. Have they seen me? If you have a torch in hand, as long as you look them in the eye, so to speak, they won't attack you. The only issue is that there's like 6 of them, so there's a lot to keep track of. But you can just walk through them. So, let's see. Okay, famous last words, right? Guess I just got too close or something. Not sure what was up with that first wolf that bit me there, but as long as you keep them arm's length like this, should be able to walk through them. Oh yeah, you're going for a full flank, are you, huh? Full flank. You can also use your terrain. He got pushed. Go away. a bit of work, but you can do it this way. If you get bored, just start a campfire. Maybe we should start a fire. Get rid of them. Alternatively, we can get up to the bear. I think some of them went for the ptarmigans. Ptarmigans are like, I'm out of here. Torch soon. Why did that one run away? Ow. Okay. Change the plant. That wolf came behind me. That made it a bit more complicated. Oh, come on. Alright, fine.
Perfect.
So much for that tutorial, huh? That's alright, it'll be okay.
I'll need some first aid soon.
That'll be fine. One more. There we go. Ah, no, one more then. Yeah, so generally speaking it works, but there I got two wolves behind me, and that messed everything up, basically. So they could flank me. The thing, because the Timberwolves flank you. So when you have 6 Timberwolves on you like that, there's the bear. Where were you 5 minutes ago? When you have 6 Timberwolves on you like that, it's a bit tricky, because you have a lot to keep track of, a lot of things to maintain, and I was hoping it all the way to the cabin, but I was being a bit ambitious, I guess. But yeah, you can just start a fire. I could have stimmed also, could have stimmed and just ran for it, and if I'd done that, probably would have made it as well. A lot of options there. But yeah, you can get through an entire Timberwolf pack like I did it there. I'm going to try and save the stim. So let's just see. Water, do I need to make water? I don't think so. Oh, neighbors are talking outside of my window. Yeah. Let's eat something. Let's eat the peanut butter. Yeah. Let's wait for this. Bear is about to head home. Still around. Let's pick these up. Grab a torch or two. Good torches though. And if necessary, I will use this stim, but I don't think it's going to be necessary. Sorry if it's bright, it's just torches stack. Yeah. Timberwolves kind of ran away, but they can still attack me. Right, the bear is more of a nuisance than anything. Are they coming for me again? Or are they going for the deer? I think they're going for the deer. He ran off because of... Okay, the wind blew out my torch. If the wolves get too close to the bear, they will run away. So we're going to get this cabin up here without aggroing the bear, but staying close enough that the bear will give us protection from these Timberwolves. Are they going for this? Yeah, they are. They're going for the deer. Huh. Oh. Why? Come on. Come over to the bear and that, at least.
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
Come to the bear.
That smarts a bit.
Got a bear right here. A big bear. See? Broke morale. Too close to the bear. Drink a tea. Warm us up a bit. There's now broken morale of this pack 3 times. So you see, they still reset. I should be fine sleeping in this cabin up here. Possibly I should put a fire up just to make sure I don't freeze. They're not very warm cabins. But yeah, that's why I use a bear shield. Just gotta get close enough to the bear. There was perfect because the bear had his bum against me. The bear was the bear couldn't see me, but he still had his little bear aura on. Wait, whoops. Should have oh, sorry. Should have lit the torch with the flare. Forgot to do that. Got distracted with my own narration. As you can see, I play kind of conservatively. I kind of like, oh, we're getting attacked. Oh, well, that's right. We'll just deal with it, you know. And then instead of stimming here, I just keep going. You don't need to play it this way. You can play, you know, safer. You could stim, for example. If I had, when those Timberwolves saw me, if I had stimmed, I probably could have ran all the way up here without any issue. These Timberwolves, though, is a different pack entirely. They're a little bit more annoying. And I'd rather not deal with them right now. It's okay if they see me after I go into the cabin. Now we're at one of the coldest places because we're really high up. There's 4 Timberwolves there. Like we're really, really high up now. Final refuge is the last cabin of the world. That's basically what this is. The last cabin you can find. Well, it should be warm in here, but I probably will make a fire anyway. Cabin C.
It's getting dark out here.
Yeah.
Look for shelter.
Yeah, as I thought, not warm. We can loot, we can sleep. Hey, Stim! How about that?
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
That's our Polaroid, we're gonna go get that. Polaroid, that's, you can see it from here. But it's getting there is a bit harder. Okay, note. On here, nothing. Wait, what's that? Below. Oops. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. Flare. Bandage. Cardboard box. Okay. We should make a fire here though, because it's too cold and I need to heal. So I think we'll do that. Probably break down this chair. Let's see, will I get cold? No, marginally not. Let's light a fire and sleep here for the night. And we'll be back on track with probably full health. Or close to full health. Ah, right, I need more tinder. Ah, I still got 8. It's fine. That was a bit of a...
Come on, little fire.
Not as smooth as I would have liked in a video that's effectively a tutorial. But it worked out. The go thing I did down was weird. I remember doing it before and it wasn't nearly that hard, but oh well.
Come on, little fire.
Doesn't matter. We got down. And then Timberwolves, I should have started the fight earlier, but I just wanted to show how you can handle a Timberwolf with just a torch. Of course, there were 6 of them, and it was quite a long ways to go. And then 2 of them managed to get past me. Come on. 2 of them managed to get past me, which meant they were behind me, which meant I had to turn around to maintain them. So in a little narrow space there, it was very hard to maintain all of those wolves. Oh, come on. Come on, after one more we're gonna have to use our accelerant, okay? Or we're gonna just die out of hyper, we're gonna freeze to death Astrid, so come on. You can do this. Astrid, what are you doing? Fine. Put some all on. Yeah. We might as well kill some time because we want to have enough resources. Like, I think maybe. There we are, warming up. And very soon we're gonna sleep. Can make a potato. Yeah. I think that'd be fine. Oh, yeah. Cooked potato. Alright. Then we're going to sleep. I just want to make sure I can sleep long enough. So I think we will be fine, but I'm just gonna make sure. Okay, so let's eat our potato. And let's eat our condensed milk. And this is not particularly good base. I'd rather put it in the snowed-in cabin further down. Okay, there we are. Then we're going to sleep for 12 hours, and we probably will heal almost all the way up. Now we're at like 5% health or something. 7, yeah, I think it's less than that. Maybe it's 7, but anyway. We're going to put 12 hours here. And there we are, as you can see, that's the power of Stalker. It is, it's full health pretty much.
By snow and nothing to drink.
I might, because the wind is terrible, I might cook another potato. We have entered avalanche area. Cool. So the Polaroid is actually about there, like right there. To get there, the intuition is to go this way. So where's the Timbies? This road here just leads up to this snowed-in thing. The road doesn't go anywhere. Over here, this like pathway here leads to a rope. That's a very long, tiring rope. And when you get there, it's actually a dead end. Unless you have the tails. You need the tails to get through there. As far as I know. I haven't done the tails yet, but that's my understanding. So there's no incentive to go this way, except that you can see this ice here, and on this ice is a fishing hut, and there can also be a moose, so it's worth checking out for that. But what we really want to go is down these snowed-in cabins. You can kind of see them down there, these trees. They have there's some stuff you can do there, and you can see there's Timberwolves everywhere. Timberwolves down there. There's Timberwolves here, and to my left, they're all over the place. How many torches do I have? 4. And I'm heavy, but marginally so. It'll be okay. Let's, how's the wind? Wind kind of died. Oh, the bear is going for a trip. He's all the way over there. Alright, we're going to grab a couple more torches. And I might... Oh, I forgot to put my saplings down to cure, but well. Not biggie. I'm gonna take this. I'm not gonna bother. Maybe I should just heat up the teas quickly as well. Oops, no, I'm not gonna drink the tea. Yet, anyway. Put the teas down here to heat up. There we go. This is past time for that. Grab another torch. Pick up a... Oh, some of them weren't ready, actually. Alright. And we're gonna go. And Timbies, try to just ignore me, please. I don't really want to deal with you now. I could do it. A campfire, but... There's so many of you. What ants? They have a pretty large detection range as well. We're gonna head towards the bear. Nice clear day. And there can be another Timberwolf pack up here on the left, down on the ice. So there's loads of them. There's like one pack here, one pack there, one pack over there, one down by the cabins, and one here. It could be another one. I think in the old version of this map, when I played it early access, I think there were 6 Timberwolf packs. That's a lot. Here's one. See, there's a pack right there. We're not going to go check out the fishing hut because there's too many Timberwolves and the bear is around too. I'm going to just crawl past this bear, though. We're not worried about this bear. So there's a lot, but they have toned them down a little bit. People were a little bit annoyed, a bit like, there's a lot of Timberwolves, mate. It's a lot. Oh, I would grab this ptarmigan here. I would really like to have another ptarmigan, but the problem is I'm smack in the middle of Timberwolf territory right now. If I grab this, then the Timberwolves will come straight for me, and I don't really want to deal with that. And of course, the wind picked up as well. This torch will blow out. Yep, there we go. Alright, Tommy, see you later. Have a nice flight. Let's drink a hot rosehip tea. I could kill this bear, by the way. I have 3 bullets, and I just need to hit him once. Just once, and then he'll bleed out. And then I can harvest him and throw his meat, and we're good, really. We'll have food for ages. There'll be parasite risk in it, though, because this is Stalker. But I don't really need to do it. If I was going to stay here, though, for a while, I probably would kill him. If not now, then later. But I think if I spawn in this region, I mean, one thing you can do, if I spawn and this was like my main run, I mean, one thing you could do is to just leave. But I think what I would do is probably I would do more or less what I'm doing now. Go to the weather station, loot that, go to the gold mine, loot that, and then probably actually maybe go down here and then head out of here. Probably go to Forsaken Airfield. Or maybe sonar contamination. It's a lot of looting. Sonar contamination. This is basically the end of the world. This is as far away you can get from anything. It's all the way up there. Last cabin in the world. The tails end at probably further away as well. It's really, really far. So, you know, if you were in, I don't know, Ash Canyon, for example, which is also high up. This is more or less as far away as you can get from Ash Canyon. It seems like they've toned down the Timberwolves a little bit. Right, so there's a little bit of misc loot here. Not a lot, but there's a little bit. So we got a unfortunate one here. Hey, the other Polaroid. Where's this? Oh, here. Oh, okay. Interesting. And over here, there's a destroyed kitchen over here, which has some cabinets that open. You can also grab the toilet water from here, perfectly drinkable. But what we really want is this. These cabinets somehow open in the snow. Stacy's grape soda, named after the Stacy plays. This one there. Hello. Oh, can opener. Wait. What the heck? Where did you come from? What was that? Where the heck did you come from? That scared the Jesus out of me. It was like glitching through the wall. Alright, then there's this cabin here, which actually I didn't go to when I played this map blind, because I was like, oh, it's snowed in, that's a bit silly, you know. I was like, oh, you can't get in here, and I was going under here, and I was like, oh, okay. Guess there's nothing to it, but actually, like, you can see up here, there's a window and everything. You just gotta go on top to get there. On top of the roof. And you can see there's loot. This is really a clue that you could go here. Oh, the neighbors are on field. Okay. nuts and stuff. Not sax trail mix, I'm afraid. Then you can go in here. So this is really not intuitive to me, but to be fair, when I was there the first time, I was like being chased by Timberwolves, so I wasn't really looking that closely. Big wool sweater, good, because I am getting kind of cold here. That didn't help. Actually, let's sleep here for 1 hour because I'm cold, so let's just warm up first. Then we can loot. And visibility is okay. I guess you don't need a torch. I was gonna light a torch though, because there's always little details you miss. Hey, cloth, great. Yeah, moose. Well, they have a picture of a female moose, but they don't have it in the game. They're pointing at, what is that? Oh, this must be sonic contamination. Oh, cool. And that? Oh, cute. Anything behind here? No. Beer bottles. I'm gonna grab this cloth. I need the cloth. Alright, give me sewing kit. That's what I want. If not, I have to make one. Trunk. More cloth. I'll take that cloth too. Don't need stacks of paper. Right, more miners and stuff. Even more cloth. I might grab all of this, to be honest, because there's not a lot of cloth up here. The only thing is I do need sewing kit, like, really badly. And I know I'm overpowered after that. Hey, look at all this stuff. Actually, I'm going to light a torch. I don't need to, but it's just for better visibility for the viewer. Because it is kind of dark, and also you see better. You could use torches for these things. Hey, cooking oil. Cool. Oh, more curtains. I'm sure I can bother to grab all those curtains. Open this. Snow. Ah, so cool. And then I guess it's the same here, right? Yeah, look at that. That looks like a big inlet. Okay. Here we go. More curtains. More pictures. Hey, fishing tackle. There's my sewing kit. We'll stay in here then for a little bit. Another skillet. There's a bed in here. Okay, we'll pick up the skillet, but I don't know if we realistically need it. Now we can repair stuff and we can be warm. I guess that's actually everything. Is that everything? I guess so. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna grab some curtains in that case. Lantern fuel. Because I want to repair a bunch of stuff. Doesn't matter if this goes out. But maybe let's make our way up to the bed, because I don't want to get lost in here in the dark. Okay, okay, so let's see here. I guess we can drop. Oops. We can drop this. Cool. Alright, so I want to repair some stuff. Cloud, let's repair that. And I think after we repair, we'll actually be warm in here. Oops. You see, now we're warming up. Before we weren't warming up, now we are. Boots. Well, we need cured leather for that, so... Well, we could do that, but... These jeans aren't the best jeans in the game, exactly, but... They're what we got, so let's try.
Could eat anything.
Come on. There we go. Let's also repair... what's better, actually? I agree. Pretty sure the wool sweater is better than the wool shirt. An hour 36 to repair. I think it'll be dark before we achieve that. Let's repair the mittens in case so they don't break. Then we can maybe start making the improved insulation. 1.6 maybe, but I don't think so.
All I can think about is food.
Just 18 minutes ago. Too dark. Okay, we're going to do some eating then. I don't really care about food poisoning at this point, so I'm going to eat these low condition ones. I'm not sure if this can even give food poisoning. I think it can. Dark, so we can harvest some stuff. There you go, let's drink Stacy's soda. We drink as well. And then we can do is we can harvest these running shoes. It takes a little while to do. And there we go. Anything else to harvest or anything? Rose hips now. Okay. Guess we're more or less done actually, yeah. Not much more to it really. I can harvest these bad torches, the sticks. Then we want to go get that Polaroid location. There's a whole cave system nearby. That's pretty massive, really. Okay, we're gonna pass some time. It's not gonna be light enough. Okay, probably now it's good enough. Curing these saplings on the bed. Let's sleep. We'll put 8 hours. All right. Let's have a drink. Let's finish making our insulation. I think it's light now. Yes, it is. Okay, so let's finish making this. 14 minutes. Tackle's almost destroyed actually. And I want to repair the wool sweater. How's my condition? Fishing tackle condition, that is. What is it like? 25. Okay, let's repair this one more time then. One more time. Come on. Yeah, so that should be better than this, yeah. Insulation layer here. You can harvest this shirt. Okay, though, the shirt, but better. There we go, and now I think we don't need to repair the rest. We're fine. There's more stuff to be gotten, but I think we're alright. Carrying stuff, but not that heavy, I guess. Okay, and now we have more warmth. Might do some more repairs later. Take these saplings with us. I could sleep to regain more energy, but there's from here it's easy because there's cabins and caves and fine.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Ptarmigans. Do I want another ptarmigan? Nah. We make another installation layer, but we don't really need it. So we're gonna go and head to the area with the Polaroid, which is up there. Go around to get it up. And we're in this massive open area. There used to be even more Timberwolves here. Against the wind now though, which is a bit annoying. And there's a cabin over there. We don't need to check that out because the cabin says more Timberwolves over here. The cabins, what is it with this pop-up issue? The cabin, we don't really need anything from there. It just has Miss Glute in there really. We can just go to the left here through this little passageway. There's a lot of passageways and caves on the eastern side of the map especially. And there's a couple places I haven't actually checked out, but for the most part they are just kind of alternate routes. There's a lot of alternate routes to places. So to get to that last cabin, the one all the way up there, you can actually still see it. It's right there, I think. Multi-walls. You can go via the weather station, like I did, or via the long path there. You can come up through this road, or you can come through this passageway. And you can also take a cave that leads out nearby. Yeah, I would like to not aggro these. It will be annoying to have to deal with them. There you go away. Good. Grab this, I guess. You go away. There is another Timberwolf. Actually, there's more than 6 Timberwolves pack. There's another one in here. I don't know exactly where it is, but it's in here somewhere. It might be around the corner. You can see this place is really open and huge. Like, it's really, really big. A lot of sort of dead areas, so to speak. There's nothing really happening. Like here. Like, there's nothing to it. There's just massive space, really. But that's fine. I mean, that's cool. That's what it would be like. Not everything that has to have a purpose or anything. Oh, look at all those rose sips. We're gonna keep going here, though. I think we eventually get to the river. And there's like a massive system here on the eastern side. You have all these different route options. There's a lot of places you could go. Like a lot of places. But they all lead to the same place. They all lead to the cabins, or the lower levels, or the Vista. We wanted for the Vista to go up here, into this cave here. Down there is a river. This river here. Or maybe it's with... No, I think it is that river. And that... that river has cattails in it, and if you follow the river, you end up at the road, and right next to the road is a cave system that leads to the lower levels. And that down that way is another cabin. So we want to go in here. So we want to go slow. Really slow. This is not a loading cave, I don't think. This is just an actual cave system. So minus 27, even though we were protected from the wind. And really, really cold here. 14. Yeah, so even with the improvised down bedroll, you can't sleep here. In my blind playthrough, I got chased by Timberwolves in here, which was not fun. Right. So we want to go up, basically. There's a little campfire. Someone sleeping on a bed. Can I map in here, actually? I never tried that. See if that works. Not that much to map, is the only thing. You can, cool. Yeah. We only go to the Vista. If necessary, I'll make a fire, and I'll just sleep. I need to though. Still got quite a lot of food, and there's a lot of food we neglected. Like I haven't done much hunting of deer. I didn't kill the bear. I haven't really killed any wolves except for one. There's a lot of stuff I'm neglecting here in favor of exploring. The long passageway, this long passage. Up we go, up we go. This eventually leads to this like little one-way street, so to speak, and then into a cave system. It leads to one of those jumps so you can only go one way. Ash Canyon has one too. And there's a cave we can sleep in. So I'm not going to sleep, but make a fire here. So here, we're now above where we were earlier. And here there is a... Let me adjust the mic a bit. Here there is a... like a ledge. And once you cross that ledge, you can't come back up here. It's one way only. And when I was playing here on my blind playthrough, I got chased by Timberwolves all the way up here. All the way. And they only stopped when I got at to this ledge, because they couldn't follow me. Yeah, you can see below us is a massive chasm. That's the chasm we kind of saw, but we couldn't go up there. And here, if you go down here, now you can't get back up. See? You can go down though if you want to. That's possible. If you really want to. By the way, down now is this cave system over here. Although you can go to the cliff face down, because now we'll get a scenic view of the plateau, which is the Polaroid location. And I think it's not here, but over here. There's the weather station right there. There we are. All those Timberwolves. It should be here. Or maybe it's a bit up there, but it's around here somewhere. The Polaroid. Yeah, Polaroid. Should be around here. Maybe it was over there. So many Timberwolves. Oh, what's over here then? Really? I'm pretty sure it's here. Let's double check here so I'm not making a fool out of myself. This one here. Examine. Yeah. Looking at the road. Must be over here then. You'll get a prompt saying Vista location or something, it says. And sometimes these Polaroids are really precise. Like on Timberwolf Mountain, you have to stand in this very specific spot. I think they made it a bit easier. Or the Polaroid won't trigger. There we are, Vista location. So you had to go all the way over here. Then we map and we get the Polaroid. There we go. Revealed a little bit. Oh, supply cache, I didn't loot that one. Well. And the other Polaroid was over here. Yeah. We'll see if we do that one. Anyway, now you can, if you want to, you can goat down here. It's not that hard. Famous last words. I think I went that way. I can't remember exactly which route I took. I think it was to the right. Yeah, I think. Yeah, no, maybe it was here. See, it's kind of sloped. It's not that hard. Goat it. Load of Timberwolves though. So here, if you're not following where we are. So here's our friendly Timberwolves. There's the cabin. That's cabin B. There's the weather station right up there. The bridge that's broken is there. The climb we did to the mine is over there. The Snowden cabin is there. And the last refuge is, you can kind of see it in the distance there. Like there. Yeah. Above my thumb. Okay, we're going to go into this cave here. We'll probably sleep as well. Good. I think it'll be warm here.
I'm gonna eat a tree.
You need a tree. Yeah, you have fun with it. Arrow shaft. Nice. Oh, it doesn't help much without a bow. And these should lead down. Right, so here we're warm. And we might as well sleep here. Because we're running a lot. Let's just drop this to cure as well. Before we sleep though, actually let's... Running a little bit low on food here. But let's sleep like one... No, we don't need to sleep at all. Like what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little bit of repairs. I want to repair the boots if I can. I just don't want to lose well fed. Ah, nice, we managed. And the fishing tackle broke. That's a shame. Now we can't repair anymore. It's still a little bit heavy, so I might drop something before we leave. Make some bandages. Alright, we're gonna sleep now. Let's eat wherever we can, really. Maybe make some potatoes would be good. Maple syrup. And then we're going to sleep for 12 hours. Five days survived. Now it's dark in here, but that's okay, we're gonna use a torch. Full health. Could use a bit more food, but we're okay. Let me see, can I make a... No, can't start a fire indoors. Alright, so then we have a found torch here. Mega torch. We have some soup, candy bar, and a burned out fire. So we can make a fire there though, so it's a bit weird in a way, like I can't start a campfire, but I can light a campfire, which makes no sense, but it's... Sometimes they do that, some places they just don't permit it, you know. Alright, because we're heavy, I think we'll goat this down. Like that. There we are. Okay, now there's different passageways here, and I haven't actually explored them all properly because it was too dark when I was there last. We're just gonna do what we can. Go this way. Go to the right. Let's see where we end up. And it seems like we ended up in a dead end. Conclusion, it's not this way. I tried navigating here in the dark, but it was just too difficult. Okay. This should lead to the lower levels. I believe they connect to the cave system that takes you all the way down to the lower levels. I think it's just one massive cave system. I think. There's a lot of... There's quite a few caves here. Well, really, it's just... I guess it's just one massive cave, really. So... Sundered Pass has this one massive cave system, and then it also has a massive cave system leading to Forsaken Airfield and Zone of Contamination. So there's two massive caves in a way. The one leading to the other regions is beautiful. They designed it really well.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Cap, yeah, okay. Put down. Stylish. Look how stylish Astrid is. Down we go. Down into the rabbit hole. I haven't been here before, but I'm pretty certain I know where this leads. Terrible torch. Let's get rid of the terrible torches first, because then we don't carry as much stuff with us. Oh, two passageways, huh? I think I know where that leads. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. Yeah. Ravaged wolf carcass, which is good. That means you can get a wolf pelt from it. We could get the meat, but we don't really need it. Not really. Get the bad torches. Did I pick up my... Nope, I didn't. I didn't pick up my saplings. They're curing in the... They're curing at the upper levels. That's right, I don't need them. Let's just make a note though, just in case. Lots of saplings curing at upper cave system entrance. I think it was something like 5 maple saplings and like, how many was it? 3 birch saplings? I can't remember. Prox. But I was only going to use those if I had the materials to make a bow, which I probably won't be doing, so that's okay. If this was my main run though, I probably would go back, to be honest, and get them. More wood. Okay, now I have 2 passageways. But this one is a dead end, I think. Yeah. So as you can see, The cave system is massive, but it's really linear actually. See, it's only really, now we have 2 paths. We came from this one. We can go this way. It's you can't really get lost so far, at least. They're all dead ends. Sardines, more wood. We'll pick it up. I might not take it though. I'm pretty sure that way there on the left. Let's just see what's more coal. I might have to drop some stuff. I'm really heavy. Really heavy. No, this one was not a dead end. Shouldn't be any surprise wolves in here, I don't think. And yeah, this is just the other. This we're going down. This now leads back to the room we're in. This is another route. It's like in Hashra Valley. We have that as well. See, now we're back in that room. Hashra Valley has that. In Hashra Valley, people get really confused by the ice caves. The ice caves are really simple to navigate because they are kind of linear, a bit like this. And then sometimes you have split passageways like this. You can go this way or this way, but they end up the same place. This is the same. But you can see it's a pretty long cave system, really. Pretty long. We're going down, down, down. And I think this leads to lower levels. This, I think, might lead to the river. We'll find out. Oh yeah, it's big, as you can see. Big, big, big. Maybe more coal, and there's always coal in these atriums there. And you want coal in this region. It's really cold here. Like it probably is the coldest region in the game. Some regions like Bleak Inlet can get really, really cold, but only in like storms and blizzards. Here though, in a clear day, and it's still ridiculously cold. Like really cold. Okay, it's a long passageway, this one. Yeah, this should be taken to the lower levels, I believe. I think I recognize this rock face here. The other passageway that I didn't go into, I think that leads you to the river. 100% sure though. More flares. Actually, this takes you to the river, I think, going up there. So the other one must lead to... where does that go? Anyway, we're gonna go here because this goes to the lower levels. We're gonna go there. There's a really big cave system, really big. I can take you to almost anywhere in the map. Oh, I think I know where it leads actually. This, yeah, I know where it leads. Because there's different cave entrances.
Man, this pack is getting
Oh, blizzard! Wow. We're sheltered here though. We can make a fire here. I mean, why not? We don't really need to, but we could. You can sleep a bit. Let's pass some time. Come at cabin fever.
Come on, little fire.
Make a map when it ends. Come on, little fire. I mean, Astrid, you have failed a lot of fires today. Like a lot of fires. So if you could just give me a break and just do it, okay? Because you failed like 5 times in a row with 60%. The odds of that is pretty low. Okay. How cold is it? Minus 18. Okay. Put the fur on. That piece of coal. And I'm gonna make some potatoes. Takes 48 minutes. And then we can sleep for 1 hour. basically gonna wait out this blizzard. Huh? How did that blow out? Oh. Wait. How did that blow out? I'm protected here. It says I'm sheltered. It shouldn't have blown out. That's weird. I mean, it does happen though. Let's try again. Just see what happens. That was odd. Not sure what that was about. But it could have been that the wind changed, but we should... If we're sheltered, then we're sheltered. It doesn't matter if the wind hits you in the face, you still... It wouldn't blow out. The same thing is in Ash Canyon. There's an area in Ash Canyon where you're in the open. It's kind of like an alcove, but you do have the sheltered wind symbol. So you are protected from wind. And if you light a fire there, and a blizzard hits you right in the face, you will, the fire won't blow out because it's protected, even though the wind. Oh my God, Astrid, what is going on today?
Come on, little fire.
What are you doing? So you are protected, even if it doesn't seem like it. But it did happen to be once that even though you were protected, I was in the blizzard and in that position, and I was protected, and I was using the fire, no problem. And then I went to sleep, and when I woke, oh God, Astrid. When I woke up, the fire was dying. It didn't go out, but it was dying, and I wasn't supposed to. So it could happen. I think it's a glitch.
Come on, little fire.
Need to make some more tinder now. Alright, let's see what happens this time. 2.5 hours. Alright, I need to make some tinder here. Okay, let's make another 2 potatoes. And let's see what happens this time. Okay, this time it did not go out. I'm gonna keep cooking potatoes. Oh, see, now it's going out again. Oh, it says actually I'm not sheltered now. Oh, but I can put that on. That's weird. I don't know. Let's sort ourselves out a bit here. Get some rose sips or something. Okay, the blizzard ended. Very nice. And we can map now. This is the lower levels now. There we go. See? We're just beneath the cabins, but we are on the lower levels. We can cook... I shouldn't actually have eaten that because that was hot. Oh, doesn't matter.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I'm gonna take this and we're gonna go. We're gonna go to the cabin that's nearby. So this is one of the entrances here to the cave system. So I think I know where the other passageway goes, because there's another entrance to this cave system somewhere else, and it's over here, all the way to the end of this canyon. There's another cave entrance. So that's what that would be. Right now we're gonna go to the cabin, which I think is this way. If I remember correctly. And here, down here in the lower levels, as you can see, a lot more trees. There's deer, sticks to be found, you know, load of stuff. So here you can play pretty safely. It's also warmer. See, mine's 11 only. So here we're good, really. This is like a normal part, so to speak. There's wolves too, though, as you can see. Like, you're not gonna catch a break from the wolves. They're still gonna be here. But it's a lot easier to survive this. And this here is the river that I talked about earlier. There's that bridge just at the end of the river. So the river I was talking about when I was pointing with the rifle ends here. And it comes out here, and then it goes away down to this lake that's over here. There's the cabin. There's a room in this cabin that you need a key to access, so we can't go there now. But other than that, it's fine. There isn't a bed in here, at least not without the key. But you can use your bedroll. And then there's rabbits, and I don't think there's any ptarmigans at all down here. It's too low. But there are wolves, deer, rabbits, cattails, wood, you know. There we are, the last lonely house.
I'll take it.
We can actually map this. There we are. There we go. Coal, tinder. Fire barrel. Beef jerky, more wood. There. And this is it pretty much of this region. There's a bunch of other smaller things to do. So don't consider this video like a region walkthrough. It's more of a region survival guide, I guess. Because it's not hard to survive. Oh, quality tools. Well, it's pretty easy. And there's this door that's locked. We need old house key, which we don't have. But you could just, you know, sleep on the floor with your bedroll. And a Stalker, there's so much loot, as you saw. And now, if you go out here, we can actually go to Sundered Pass. It's this way here. We can just head there now. It's all the way down here. So a nice clear day going at the moment.
Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna.
Oh, a bunny died. Bunny died for the cause. I would normally pick it up, but right now I'm just wrapping this up really, showing you where the Sundered Pass entrance is. Go away. I'm fairly heavy actually. Yeah, I should have dropped some stuff in that house, but well. There's a leg, there's cattails here. There's also rope here. Maybe you can see it there. I'll just eat something. Eat a potato. You can't save the potatoes for recipes. I often don't. Like the potatoes are used for certain recipes, but the recipes that require them are also not used often. Another deer died. This is like 3 deers today that's been killed by wolves. So okay, so here there's a rope. See that rope? You can climb that rope and you end up on a ledge that, if memory serves, is there a cave up there? I think it's a little cave that leads out up to the road. It's basically another way up to the road. And then there, this is important. So the cabin that we walk past is like over there. You can kind of see it through the trees right there. But you see here, there's a slope right here. Slope. This slope's really important. That's the slope you take to get to weather station. And if you go up this slope here, all the way up and to the left, you end up where we spawned. Remember when this video started, we spawned in front of a rope anchor. That's right up there. And then we've gone full circle really. Weather station's all the way up there. You can kind of see the antenna in the distance there. So if you spawn down here, which you will do on interloper, you can just, well, you can go into the cabin first, and you can go up here and just make your way to the weather station. It's far away, but you should be able to make it. Okay. But yeah, the lower levels are pretty safe. There's not much to it as such. Like it's just a large forested area really. There's loads of sticks, and rabbits, wolves, deer, cattails, some saplings. There's not many loot locations in the lower levels. It's just that cabin and a couple like, you know, misc stuff here and there. There's a scenic thing called the Ogre's Teardrop, which is the bottom of a waterfall, which is kind of neat, but there's nothing else really to it. The lower level doesn't really have much in terms of loot. This area is definitely intended to reward people that go high up, because in the lower levels things are safe. You have a lot more resources, a lot more animals to hunt, and so surviving, being sustained in the lower levels is pretty easy because there's so many animals you can hunt and all this stuff. However, this also isn't much loot to find. But the upper levels is the opposite. Quite a lot of loot, especially weather station and the mine. Also the cabins have some stuff. Tails are up there. But it's infested with Timberwolves and there's very little wood and all that stuff. So this map is almost 2 maps, where the lower one is like the safe zone and the top one is the hostile zone. And you can always use them independently. A bit different than Ash Canyon, where it's the opposite. Where in Ash Canyon, if you go to the upper levels, there's no predators there at all except for that one bear. So you're perfectly safe going around in Ash Canyon. Okay, here's where you spawn an interloper. Now you can see we're really far away. So if you spawn an interloper, you actually spawn here. And here's the road. Leads all the way up here. And there's like this is a long road that leads all the way up to the last refuge, the cabin that we were at, which is really far away. You can actually, in the distance here. Let's just do this. It doesn't shake as much. Above my thumb now. That's where the bridge is. The broken bridge. The weather station is up here. Above my thumb. It's really far away. And the mistake on interloper, or on any difficulty really, is to go up on the road first. Because you're not guaranteed to find any particularly good light sources or wood or anything going up that way. Instead you want to go down into the lower level and then up this slope here. Climb the rope, get to where we were in the beginning of this video, go along the edge and go up to weather station and loot there. And on interloper you will find flares, but on Stalker you already have matches obviously, but when you get a bed and this and that, you know. It's a nice place to rest, and you can continue, go to the gold mine and get some more loot there, and then you can start just fiddling around with the region really. Yeah, pretty much I guess. Potato. Let's have a drink also. And then the entrance to Forsaken Airfield and Zone of Contamination was that cave I walked by. That's also up that slope. It's right next to where I spawned. So up that slope and to the left you get to that cave. This takes you to Transfer Pass. And it's like a little zigzaggy route to get there. From Transfer Pass, it's like you follow the road that says that it leads to... Well, it's that road here, this winding road. Is what that road is, but it's blocked off, so you need to take a little left. Hang on, leave Sundered Pass. So that's what that is, and you can see I didn't map all of it, but yeah, I can show you in the menu always. Leave Sundered Pass, and now we end up in Transfer Pass.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
And there we are. And there's a rope bank you have to climb here. It's a little bit of a mini trek really, but you get there eventually. Yeah. There's -2. What's the difference? Hey, neat music. And here it's -9. Oh, actually it's lower going down. Maybe -2, I guess. No, it's -6. Okay, so that's Transfer Pass. Sorry. That's Sundered Pass for you. It's a really cool region. I really like it. It's possibly the hardest region in the game. Depends how you think about it, because Langston Mine in Zone of Contamination is very dangerous. You can instantly die to the gas, and you have the poison wolves, so it's very dangerous in Zone of Contamination. But the terrain here is much worse, because if you know where to go, it's not that hard. You saw in this video, it wasn't that hard for me. Yeah, I had that close encounter with Timberwolves. I almost died. I had that under control, but it was just mostly I was doing demonstrations, and then there's a little bit of hubris also. But all of that would have been easily avoided if I just, like, when they saw me, just make a campfire, throw some torches at them, or throw some marine flares at them, whatever. Easy to maintain. I was just demonstrating, you know, that stuff. By ignoring that, hasn't been that hard, really. You know, there's not that much food to find, but there are cattails. There's lots of ptarmigans, there's rabbits, there's a load of wolves. But if you spawn here on Stalker or lower, just go to the weather station right away. You'll get some clothing. You will get the rifle, and some, you know, so you got some decent gear. Then you go to the gold mine and get some. I call it gold mine. It's not the gold mine. It's just a mine, coal mine, you can say. Go there, and then you get some more good gear, and then you're already set. And you can always hunt the bear if you want. If you're lucky, you can find a moose. If you really want, you can hunt the Timberwolves, but I don't think I'll have bullets for that. So yeah, it's not that hard to really survive here. Of course, if you spawn here, like I did, and you get the rifle with a few bullets, that's only going to sustain you so long. You know, you can kill a deer with it, you can kill a bear with one bullet. But eventually you will run out of ammunition, and you'll be forced to survive on rabbits and stuff. So if you spawn here, you can survive here long term, but you probably will be better off, if you wanted to really camp out there, you probably will be better off going to Forsaken Airfield and or Sonic Contamination after you've done the rounds, and then loot up there. Maybe forge in Forsaken Airfield, make some arrowheads. And then come back here with more ammunition, because this is one of those regions where you probably don't want to spawn in, generally speaking, because there's so many Timberwolves. Any region that has Timberwolves in it, it's always a pain to spawn in. Blackrock is also one of those, because Timberwolves are such a nuisance. It's not that you can't handle them. You can just use the torch trick or light a campfire. It's not difficult to handle them. It's just that they're annoying. They're really in the way. So I don't think, generally speaking, I would recommend choosing this as a starter region on any difficulty. But if you do choose it, you now know how to do it. Just go to the weather station and then go to the mine, and then after that you just do whatever you want. And you're already set for the region pretty much. And then you just got to decide if you want to check every nook and cranny out. We didn't go everywhere today. We didn't go to all the places because it's not a region guide. It's more like a survival walkthrough of this region. So there's a lot of places I didn't go, but I went to the main hotspots. But yeah, if you do spawn here, you can survive, no problem. You just need to know where to go. If you don't know where to go, this is a death trap. It's a really, really hard region to survive if you don't know where to go. But weather station and mine, then you're set. And then you do whatever you want. You can stay around, you can loot some more stuff, or you can head out of here. Go to Sonic Contamination of Forsaken Airfield, or back to the mainland, so to speak. So there's a lot of options in it. I do like this region a lot. It's very cool. I love the design of it, how vast it is. I did not expect it to Timberwolves there, but yeah, there we are. It's a cool region. I think it's one of my favorites, but I have yet to survive here, or rather camp here for a long time because of this terrain of it. But it's a nice place. It's a challenging place to have a main base in, because there isn't really a good main base here. If the bridge that leads to the weather station could have been repaired from like the other side or whatever, then the weather station is pretty good. The weather station is the best base, arguably, because they have you have a bed there that's indoors, and you have a workbench. So it's a good place to be. It's just that you have to walk so long to get there, which is a real problem. So there isn't really a really good place to pick here. The cabin down there is alright, also as a workbench. There's a bunch of caves that are alright, but generally speaking, you want to have a base that has at least a fire pit or a stove or something, and in a perfect world also a workbench, or at least be near a workbench. So it's hard to say really what is the best base here. It could be the cabin, could be the caves near the cabin. Probably it is the weather station, because I think this is unusual, this region, in the sense that you probably want to have something like the weather station as your main base, but then you, whenever you leave the weather station, you don't plan to coming back to it for like a week. You take stuff with you and you go around and loot things, and then you come back. The only issue with having the weather station as a base is that, well, for one thing, it's really hard to get to, but the other thing is, if you kill like a bear or something, and you have this, even if you have the sled, and if you don't bring the food back there, it can be done because everything is accessible except for the rope climb, so it can be done, but it's a real pain to do it. But yeah, well, anyway, if you have played this region a bit, why don't you let me know in the comments, what is your preferred base? If you have played this region, where do you prefer to stay? Where is your go-to location in this game? What's your base? Let me know and let others know, and we can try and figure out what is the best place, because unlike the other regions, I think it's pretty intuitive. Most other regions have like 1 or 2 or sometimes 3 places that all work as really good bases. This one doesn't really have it. Weather station's the best, but it's a bit inaccessible, and then other than that, every other option is like alright, I guess. So it's up to, the jury's out on that one. Let me know what you think. Okay, with all that said and done, thank you for watching if you watched all the way to the end. This was Stalker in this new region, and as you saw, it's not too hard. It's perfectly possible to survive here on Stalker if you spawn here. If you come prepared, with load of weapons and good gear, you'll be fine. Just shoot those Timberwolves in the face, light a fire, shoot them in the face, keep going, and you know, there isn't really a unique loot thing here, but you have the tails, of course. But it's definitely a region you should try out just to see if you can manage to survive it. But it's also, remember also, you got to play this game the way you want to play it. So if you come here and decide, I'm just going to try this out, you come here fully armored, everything is ready, you try it out, you loot your stuff, the weather station, try it out a bit, and you think, yeah, it's a cool design, but I'm not going to stay here, I tried it now. And then you leave. Just remember, there's no shame in that. Just because the region is difficult doesn't mean it's meant to be a challenge for you to survive in, and you're meant to overcome it. You know, a lot of you watching me will probably never go here, and that's fine. You got to play the game the way you want to play it, you know. But yeah, so that was Sundered Pass for you. There's a lot more to see. We didn't do the other Polaroid, lots of other mini locations, but you saw the highlights, other than the tails, that is. And it's perfectly possible to survive here. There's some good loot locations. Timberwolves are not an issue, especially if you have a campfire. Pretty easy to handle. It's just that they're annoying. And that's Sundered Pass for you. Alright, see you later, survivors. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.